And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Independence Sports Complex, high school baseball and softball complex out here. We've got West Delaware girls softball on KMCH.com here in game one tonight. The 14-4, number 9 ranked in Class 4A West Delaware Hawks playing visitors tonight to the 8th ranked in 4A Independence Mustangs, 14-7 on the year. Two pretty good teams, highly ranked teams, and they're going to get after each other here tonight as the West Delaware Hawks, Tiffany Ray, her 5th year coaching, 107 and 57 in her first 4 years, 14-4 this year, 11-1 in the Waback. Independence 14-7, 7-7 in the Womack, and Roger, we got a good pitching duel here this first game.
Well, we do. You're going to see two area pass, not only in the Womack but in the area, Bill, where you've got Macy Kleitz taking on Mackenzie Hupke from Independence, and Mackenzie Hupke pitched in the state tournament last year. We were right here for that regional final game where they beat Marion, and she pitched a well of a game, and so she's been tested, and she's a good pitcher, also a good hitter. And Mason's been on fire. She's been throwing very, very well this year. She took a little bit of time off last week to go on that music trip, but she's come back. She hasn't missed a beat. And this is going to be a great pitcher's duel. And 1 or 2 runs might win this first game.
I would expect that if somebody can get 2 runs on the board, especially early, that could be a deciding factor. We'll take a quick break because we're going to take a break for the national anthem, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and pitch one here as you're listening to West Delaware Softball on KMCH.com.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com. Game 1 here tonight between the 9th ranked West Delaware Hawks, 14-4 on the year, 11-1 in the Womack, versus the 8th ranked Independence Mustangs, 14-7 on the year, 7-7 in the Womack West. The starting lineups here tonight for the Hawks are going to lead off with Eve Wedewer playing right. Ella Kolak's going to bat second at third. Batting third, the pitcher in game 1, Macy Kleitz. Batting fourth, second baseman Heather Himes. Batting fifth, center fielder Eva Wynn. Batting sixth, shortstop Claire Demmer. Batting seventh, left fielder Joanna Voss. Batting eighth, Taya Demmer playing first base, and batting number 9 is the catcher, Leah Wegman. Independence defense going to have Sydney Hearn in left, Abby Myborg in center, and Kaylee Hush out in right field. Mary Puffett at third, Abby Davis at short, Brooke Beatty at second, and Allie Jo Zeezer at first. Mackenzie Hupke pitching here in game 1, and Kenzie Fischels will be doing the catching here, and we are ready to go. Tiff Ray takes the spot down at third base. Ashley Himes at first base, and we are just about ready to go here. As game 1 will get started
Well, Bill, one thing we noticed during the national anthem, the wind is blowing straight out of the northwest, and it's pretty stiff, probably 10 to 20 miles an hour. So if you look at the Independence outfielders, they are way in right now, and that could have an effect on any long balls tonight, holding them up in the air. So base hits and get the ball on the ground will be the name of the game tonight.
Defense, don't give anybody else any opportunities there with errors. Walks are going to be critical tonight. I think you're going to see both teams play a little small ball. Both teams going to have to look for some great infield defense tonight, I think. With that wind blowing in, nobody's going to hit it far. Right fielder's out a little deeper than I would have maybe guessed with the wind coming from her back. First pitch is a foul ball into the screen, 1 strike. That pitch is high and away, 1-1 the count.
And she's got a great rise ball. If you remember that from that regional final game last year, she handled Varian with that rise ball. There's a strike at the knees for a swinging strike. 1-2's the count now for Wedderworth. She's swinging, Bill. We talked about that on the way over. There's no short game here for Wedderworth. She is swinging the bat, and she's looking to make contact.
Yeah, Hupke 10-3 on the year. There was a one-hopper hit right back to Hupke, and it's so critical for a pitcher to be able to field inside that circle. Had that got by her, that was out in center field for a base hit. So Hupke gets the first out on Wedderworth. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, Ella Kolak.
That was solid contact. It just happened to take a big bounce right back to the pitcher, but she hit it right on the button.
Mackenzie Hupke, this is her 13th start on the year. She's 10-3 on the year, 94 2/3 innings pitched, only allowed 40 hits, 25 runs, only 9 of them earned, an earned run average of .67, walked 19, hit 5, struck out 142. So she's averaging about a strikeout and a half an inning. So there's a pitch, a ground ball to second baseman Brooke Beatty, picks it up and tosses over to first for out number 2. So being efficient with her pitches so far as well.
Yeah, 6 pitches and 2 outs, and but you know what? The Hawks are making contact, Bill, and that's a good sign to see early in the game on a good pitcher.
First pitch to Macy Kleitz is a called strike. Macy pitched an outstanding game against Solon the other night in the 1-0 victory. A 3-hitter. There's another strike at the knees. So Mackenzie Hupke doing a nice job of being able to spot what she's trying to pitch here so far and trying to keep them low. The 0-2 pitch swung on and jammed her pretty good. That was a very good inside pitch. That was about as good a jam shot as you can get.
She went down the middle for strike 1, then low outside for strike 2, and then high and tight for strike for foul ball.
The 0-2 pitch swung on, fouled over the screen. We're going to go land in there. Oh, Emily Payton.
That's an E.
That's an E on Emily. Oh, come on. Emily Payton, KMCH's own sales rep. She just missed that fly ball, so we'll not let her hear the end of that. Good 0-2 pitch. Macy just laid off that. As it was outside, count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, Hupke's doing a great job moving the ball around, and she does have a good rise ball. So
there's a ground ball, 3-hop right out to shortstop. Davis picks it up, throws it over to first for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Hawks here in the top half of the first inning. Score after half inning, West Delaware 0, Independence coming to bat. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Fetland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Into the bottom of the first inning. And the Mustangs are going to come up to bat. They're going to lead off with the senior left fielder, Sidney Hearn. Left-hander going to step in there. Sidney Hearn, 14 out of 69 so far. Fouls that one down the third baseline. She is a 203 hitter on the year. 2 doubles, no other extra base hits, 5 RBIs. Has walked 9 times and struck out 19. So Macy Kleitz just needs to attack her and get into that strike zone.
Yeah, she's trying to flap. She's moving herself in the box, Bill, and looking right down left field. That's a nice pitch for strike number 2 by Kleitz. Moving forward and trying to take that ball from left field.
0-2 pitch, blowing away, 1-2 to count as Joanna Voss out in left field. Eva Wynn in center, Eve Wedeler in right. We'll set the Hawk infield defense after this. There's a swing and a foul back in the screen. Count holds at 1-2. Ella Kolak at third, Claire Demmer at short, Heather Himes at second, and Taya Demmer at first base. Macy Kleitz doing the pitching here in game 1, and Leah Wigman behind the plate. There's a changeup, just got the release points wrong spot, bounced out in front of the plate. Evens the count now at 2.
Good time for it. We're sitting down the first baseline, so we don't have a real good view of sitting behind the home plate, but we can tell high and low. There's a great pitch right there. Must have been just outside. Too good to take with 2 strikes.
It is.
Good anyway.
It is, and that's one of those ones that was so good at the pitch, I can't do anything with it, so I'm going to take it and hope the umpire calls it a ball. So 3-2 is the count, and they're swinging a foul, and she just gets a piece of it, bounces off the umpire's chest protector, right back there, and he's ready to go again. So Kleitz will get in there, another 3-2 pitch to the senior left fielder, Sidney Hearn. There's a swing and a miss. Way to come back and get her to get that first out.
Oh, she did a nice job throwing that ball low and outside. She's moving forward and toward first base, but it's hard to hit that low outside pitch when you're moving that direction. Great call, great pitch, great out.
7th start of the year for Macy Kleitz. Her record is 4-1 on the year. First pitch to Abby Davis, the shortstop. There's a called strike. Kleitz has pitched 36 in the 3rd innings, allowed 27 hits, 9 runs, all earned, a 1.73 earned run average. As walked 5, has hit 1, struck out 32 with 5 walks. So that's pretty good strikeout to walk ratio. Swing and a miss, and again, she's been able to control that strike zone here so far, the first 2 batters. Davis, 17 out of 63, a 270 average hitters. Independence Mustangs, as a team, collectively batting 298. There's a swing and a foul back into the screen. Count remains 1-2.
Well, Macy throws that great curveball, Bill, so I'd like to see her work the outside portion of the plate. Looks like Independence batter right here is crowding the plate to work to hit that outside pitch. So I'm sure they're well scouted. So you come inside.
Come inside. Get her to back off. Yep. Got her to back up a little bit on that inside corner. And I was in the dugout talking to the coaches getting the lineup, so that's exactly what we were talking about, about the hit batters. And I said, and everybody knows Macy loves to live on that outside corner. She's got that little curveball that breaks out there, but then when the batters start looking in there, you've got to be able to come inside and back them off. That first pitch probably a little outside, looked pretty good height-wise, but ball 1 to count to the number 3 hitter, Allie Jo Zeezer, junior first baseman, is their leading hitter. There's a fly ball foul down the right field line. 1-1 to count. Zeezer, 30 hits and 69 at-bats, a .435 batting average, the only Mustang batting over 400. 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 14 RBIs, team leader in that category. Has walked 3 times and struck out 5 times. That pitch is outside. 2-1 to count. Now to Zeezer.
She is way up in the box. Her front foot, when she steps, that front foot might be on the line.
There's a 1 hopper hit right back to Macy at first base. Picks it up, throws over to first. So 3 up, 3 down in the bottom half of the first inning for Independence. Score after 1. West Delaware 0, Independence 0. You listen to West Delaware Hawk Softball from KMCH.com.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Volachek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bullchecks proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back to the Independence Sports Complex here. Beautiful, beautiful complex here on the campus of Independence High School. Heather Himes going to lead off first pitch. Little pop fly in the infield. Second baseman Brooke Beatty goes over close to second base, and she'll catch it for out number one. One pitch, one out. And, sometimes, you talk about patience and whatnot, but when you got a pitcher like Hupke out there on the mound, and she's going to want to get ahead in the count, you got to look for a pitch. And if that happens to be that first one, sometimes so be it when you got somebody's got that kind of control.
That may be the only good one that you get.
Yep.
Because she's going to work the edges, and she's going to work all planes from low to high, inside and out. And she throws pretty hard. There's another ball, slow ground to second baseman off the handle.
Eva Wynn grounds out to Beatty 4-3 for 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. That'll bring up senior shortstop Claire Demmer. So Demmer stops in there to try to come to first base runner for either team here tonight. Nobody's gotten on here so far. First pitch is a called strike one.
That was right at the knees. A little bit outside. We can watch that catcher adjust a little bit from Independence and give us an idea where the ball's going. Strike two, low and inside. 0-2's the count.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. That handcuffed Demmer on that swing. He was just hoping for a foul ball on that one with a defensive swing. The 0-2 pitch, check the swing, and it's a called strike. So 3 up, 3 down real quickly here in the top of the second inning. Still scoreless after 1.5. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball from KMCH.com.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
KMCH.
Hey, welcome back to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com. Game one here, heading into the bottom of inning number 2, still scoreless. Both teams have gone out 1-2-3 each time. Both pitchers dominating here early. Leading off will be the pitcher, Mackenzie Hupke. Takes the first pitch in there, called strike one.
And that was a great pitch. Low and outside. That was the same spot ball that time. Mackenzie's got some power. When she connects with the ball, she can hit the ball a long way.
She's their second leading hitter, 25 hits and 64 at-bats. That pitch is outside. 2-1 the count. 6 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. She's walked 7 times, only struck out 4. Batting average of .391. There's a fly ball foul over the first base dugout out of play. Count will go to 2-2 on Mackenzie Hupke.
Batter's trying to figure the pitchers out right now. But everybody's swinging. Everybody's swinging.
There's a little pop fly out towards second base. Heather Himes going to go, and you see how that wind's doing. It looked like it maybe was going to go out into the grass. She started heading that way, but then all of a sudden she realized, no, that wind's bringing it back in. She caught it not too far from where she started. So nice job by Heather to retire Hupke for the first out of the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up the catcher, junior Kenzie Fischels. Fischels will step in there. She is 18 out of 61, a .295 hitter on the year. Takes first pitch, called strike one. 18 hits and 61 at-bats, 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 8 RBIs on the year. Takes another called strike. So, yeah, both pitchers really commanding that strike zone here right now.
Well, her left foot is really close to that chalk line in the batter's box. Look for that outside pitch.
Well, it used to be a chalk line, and somebody's done a pretty good job of erasing that out of there.
They rubbed it
see where they rubbed it out, but it's there, but they're not going to see it. That pitch is outside. Count now 2-2 with one away here in the bottom of the second inning. Kenzie Fischels, the Mustang hitter. There's a swing, just a little foul tip, and it gets off his glove. Wegman can't quite hang on to that, so Fischels will step back in for another 2-2 pitch from Macy Kleitch. Put a passer there, swinging a miss. Third strikeout of the game by Kleitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up the number 6 hitter, sophomore second baseman Brooke Beatty. Brooke Beatty, 11 hits and 40 at-bats. No doubles, 1 triple, 5 RBIs on the year, 6 walks, 13 strikeouts. A 275 hitter steps in there from the left-hand side of the plate. First pitch is low and away, ball 1. One of the few times you'll see Leo Wegman have to go chase a ball to get the batter. That doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. Well, that was way, she's trying to work the outside part of the plate on the left-hander.
There's a swing late down towards head coach Heather Hupke in her 5th year as well, and she's done a nice job resurrecting a program that's been great for years and then kind of fell on some hard times. Her first year here back in 2015, she was 10-28, and each year she got a little bit better. There's a little pop fly. Leah Wegman's going to throw the mask away and come out and get it for out number 3. Again, 3 up, 3 down here for the Mustangs in the bottom of 2. After 2, still scoreless. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball from KMCH.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Headed into the top of inning number 3. Hawks are going to have 7, 8, 9. Left fielder Joanna Boss will step in there, takes first pitch. Ball 1. Both teams still looking for their first pitch through 2 innings. Both pitchers dominating each other. They're called strike 1-1 to count.
Both pitchers very efficient so far. It's a high rise ball.
Yeah, it was. The Boss couldn't lay off on it, and that's a good pitch because if you're going to hit it, you're just going to hit it up in the air weakly in the infield with the ball coming in. That wind coming in, be an easy pop-up. So, smart pitch there by Hupke. And there's a really good pitch on the outside corner called strike 3. Second strikeout of the game by Hupke, and that'll be out number 1 here in the top of 30. And that'll bring up senior first baseman Taya Demmer. She missed the conference doubleheader down in Stolen on Monday night as she was at a college orientation. So back in the lineup in action here tonight. Fouls the first pitch straight back into the screen. 1 strike to count.
Well, that's what that rise ball does. It gets you looking high, and then all of a sudden she comes right back down to your knees, and your eyes got to be moving. You've got to pick that ball up off her hip.
There's one right down the middle. That might be as good a pitch as you're going to see. You don't swing at. We were talking between the innings there. Sometimes that first pitch might be the best pitch you're going to see the whole time because she's not going to make too many mistakes. And there she puts it right in there again. Called strike 3. 3 strikeouts in a row, all looking. And now we'll bring up the number 9 hitter. Junior catcher Leah Wegman will step in there. She's going to try to become the first base runner of the game. Neither team able to get anybody on yet. That pitch is a little low. 1-0 to count.
That's right at the knees, a little bit inside. Mackenzie Hupke's doing a great job working all the plays. Came right back with that inside pitch again. This time caught the corner for a called strike. 1-1 to count.
Yeah, it was. And Wegman kind of pulled her bat back like it was inside, but it was a called strike. 1-1 pitch from Hupke. There's jam job right there. Got a little foul ball off the brick wall in front of us here. First baseman Allie Joe Zeezer comes over and picks it up. So Wegman behind in the count now, 1-2 with 2 away here in the top of inning number 3. Nice foul, but straight back into the screen, so on it, but just under it. But they're getting that little rise ball, trying to get it to, stay up there.
Well, both pitchers have done a great job so far getting ahead in the count. And when you get ahead in the count, then you got a pitch you can mess around with a little bit. And Mackenzie's sure giving the Hawks a lot to look at.
There's a called strike. Struck out the side, looking, all 3 of them. 4 strikeouts in a row, all looking. So 3 up, 3 down here. Score after 2.5. Still scoreless. You listen to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back to Independence, Iowa. Hawk softball on KMCH. 2 ranked teams. Hawks number 9 in 4A. Independence Mustangs number 8 in 4A. Hawks 14-4 on the year. Independence 14-7 on the year. And we got us a whale of a contest going here so far. Scoreless into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Independence number 7 hitter, junior third baseman Mary Puffett's going to stand in there. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Neither team with a base runner here so far. Both pitchers really dominating here so far. Pitch a little low that time. 2-0 on the count. That might be the first 2-0 count we've seen by either pitcher so far tonight.
Well, I think so. They've both been doing a great job getting ahead in the count. And
there's the one hopper, and Mason Kleitz does such a nice job. And usually, it's a good night for her when she has 3 or 4 in the box to say 1 to 3, and she's got 2 of them already here into the 3rd inning. So she's probably as good a fielder for a pitcher inside the pitching circle as any pitcher that I've seen in a long time. When she gets done with that pitch, she is ready to catch something, and she's cat-like quick and makes good throws over there. So 1 up, 1 down here. Number 8 hitter, Kaylee Hush, steps in there, called strike on the first pitch. She's a senior right fielder, left-handed hitter.
She's got some wheels too, so if the ball gets to the outside, to the outfield, you got to come up ready to throw because she'll run some bases. So very crafty hitter and a great base runner.
There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. A second strike was a called strike in there, but there's another strikeout. 5th strikeout, 4th strikeout of the game for Macy, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, designated player Megan Brock. She's hitting for the center fielder, Abby Myborg. So Brock will step in there. She's the other pitcher that does some pitching here for the Mustangs. First pitch is low, ball 1. Megan Brock, 9 hits and 23 at-bats, 391 average. So not a bad hitter when she gets an opportunity. There's a called strike.
That's great location right there. Right at the knees, outside corner. You hit making a contact with that bill, it's going to be a dinker to the right side.
Hit the glove right where Leo was holding it, but she must have been holding it out of the strike zone a little bit. Called outside. 2-1 to count. And I know there's times when Leo do that when we sit behind home plate and watch her. There's times she sits up outside of the strike zone. There, did it again. And umpire Jeff Niehaus not going to have any part of that. So 3-1 to count now on the number 9 hitter, Megan Brock. There's a high chopper hit down first base, foul as Ted Demmer goes over and picks it up. little late on the swing there, and a pitch was probably more on the inner portion of the plate, and Megan not really able to do a lot with it. And now she'll get back in there with 3-2 pitch.
That's where the second baseman for West Delaware is way adjusted over in there.
There's a ground ball right to the first baseman. And Kaya Demmer, she picks it up, steps on first. So another 3 up, 3 down here. Perfect 3 innings for both pitchers. We're scoreless after 3. You listen to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back to Independence, Iowa, over the Mustangs. 2 highly ranked teams, number 8, Indy, number 9, West Delaware, and we're heading into the top of inning number 4. Leadoff hitter Eve Weatherworth is going to step in. The first pitch is ball 1. She hit a 1-hopper right back to the pitcher, Hupke, her first time up. So each team 3 up, 3 down here through the first 3. Nobody's been on base, no hits, no walks, no errors. Hupke with 4 strikeouts so far, as does Macy Kleitz. So kind of both teams really getting after it. No balls hitting the outfield. That pitch is in there called strike. 1-1 to count on Weatherworth. There's a ball hit out into the left field. Left fielder Sydney Hearn catches it on 1 hit. So there's what we were just talking about. None out there. And now we'll see with that leadoff hitter on what's going to happen here. We're talking about small ball, and I'm going to be shocked if we don't do it. Ella Kolak is very, very good, very, very adept at bunting. She's got 5 sacrifice bunts on the year. So I'd be really, really shocked. Third baseman Mary Puffett's coming in. First baseman Allie Jo Ziezer's in a step or 2. And the first pitch, taking it all the way, called strike.
That was a little high, but strike. We had that debate with a couple of coaching friends of mine about that high strike. You know, right under the armpit there, and that's where the zone ends.
There's a bunt, nice bunt right down the third baseline, and the ball up there, throw was low. First baseman Allie Jo Ziezer can't come up with it, so Ella Kolak's going to reach first on the throwing error. But that was a perfect bunt, and man, that had to come really, really close. Yeah, my coach Heather Hupke's going to ask if it hit her. I don't think it hit her, but I don't think she was out of the box either. There's no way the base umpire is going to see if she was out of the box or not, and I'm not sure he could tell if it hit her from out there either. So I'm going to be shocked if they overrule any of this, but it was very, very close as the ball kind of bounced out in front of the place. Oh, foul ball.
Foul ball. Woo! Hit her in the box. Hit her in the box. Woo!
Wow. Yeah. And that had to be the base umpire that called that because the home plate umpire didn't call it. So we're going to go back. That was going to be 0-2 count now on Kolak, and the runner's going to have to go back to first. Unfortunate break there for the Hawks. That's those type of breaks we're talking about. There's a pitch on the outside corner called strike 3. So we go from runner on first and second, nobody out, to a runner first and 1 out, and number 3 hitter, Macy Kleitz. So good turn of events there here in the top half of 4th inning.
We talked about who was going to make the first mistake, and, Independence was close to it, but they got a break there with the foul ball.
There's a high chopper hit to the shortstop. Davis ate her up, and Weatherworth's going around second, head to third, and a nice cardinal sin there by the center fielder. You throw it to third, and then you allow that runner from first to go to second. So what are you going to score that as? A hitter in there? There you go. Hit. That was one of those top hits. It was a hard chopper, and I just kind of ate her up there a little bit.
Well, that shortstop should have came in and played the high bounce, and she took a step back. Step back, and when she did, the bounce beat her.
Okay, runners at second, third now here. 1 out. Number 4 hitter Heather Himes comes in. She popped out to the second baseman her first time up. Now the Hawks, you see nice adjustments here the second time through the lineup. There's a couple base hits here in this inning by the Hawks. threatening to put something on the board here.
Well, they were aggressive when they started the game out, Bill, so they're just continuing being aggressive with the sticks, and you keep swinging, eventually it's going to go through.
That pitch is a called strike, so Himes behind in the count now 0-2, wanting to put it in play somewhere, see if she can get that run in from third. There's a fly ball going to be out short right field. Second baseman Beatty's going to go back, and Wynn's going to bring it back into the infield. She's going to catch it and throw it in. He had no reason to throw it in. You were thinking at that time maybe get an error, but the pitcher, Hupke, kind of knocked it down, doesn't want to go past her.
Well, Weatherford did a nice job drawing the throw. She went back like she was going to tag it, took 3 hard steps off the base, and I tell you what, when you're waiting for that ball, as high as that was, when you're waiting for that ball to come down.
Number 5 hitter, Eva Wynn's going to step in. She grounded out the second her first time up, swings and misses at the first pitch. Again, we're going to want to try to put something in play here. Weather's on second, third with 2 outs. Pitch is low and inside. 1-1 the count. Weatherford down at third. Kleitch at second for the Hawks.
Let me take a pass ball or a wild pitch here, too. You got good speed at third.
There's a swing and a foul going to go over in front of the Mustang dugout. Now, Wynn behind in the count now, 1-2. We'll see what Hepke tries to do here. A little shot down third baseman. Puppet knocks it down, picks it up, throws over just in time. Almost a wild throw. First baseman had to stretch about as far as she could, but she'll ground out to third to end the top of the 4th inning for the Hawks. No runs on 2 hits, 2 left. Go after 3.5. We're halfway done. West Delaware 0, Independence 0. You listen to West Delaware Hawks softball on KMCH.com.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Welcome back into Independence, Iowa. Bill Logan along with Roger Reed bringing you WAMAC softball conference action here tonight between number 8 Independence and number 9 West Delaware. Still scoreless. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning, Independence leadoff hitter Sydney Hearn was a strikeout victim her first time. Let's take that first pitch, low, ball 1. So Independence 3 up, 3 down, all 3 innings here so far with Kleitz, and that's what the Hawks did. But the Hawks put some pressure on the Independence defense here the second time through. There's a pitch called strike. 1-1 the count.
The Hawks have adjusted a little bit. Third base in, shortstop in, Boss is in close in left field. And if they can, she's going to go left field all the way with
left-handed slap there. Swing behind now, and now behind in the count 1-2. Yeah, Ella Kolak's really got to be cat-like quick down there at third base, because if she's going to hit it, it's going to come down either short or third. And Ella's in close, being that left-handed slap hitter. There it is, a one-hopper here right down to her. She picks it up and throws over to first. Taya Demmer stretches to get that thing, so nice play by Ella Kolak to retire Hearn for out number 1.
Yeah, that was just a nice play. She played that bounce. She took that step forward to play the big hop, and then set her feet, made a really nice throw, nice stretch. Good pitch, good play, good out.
Number 2 hitter, Abby Davis, is going to step in there. She was called out on strikes her first time up. First pitch is a fly ball, going to go foul. Eve Weatherford chases it down, but no chance that she could catch up with that thing. It was a foul off the bat, and then it was slicing, and then the wind's going to push it. And looked like a golf shot.
I was going to say, that looks like your driver.
Yeah, I've seen those shots before. It was supposed to go dead center field, and it was about 40 yards to the right. There's another fly ball, short right field. Eve Weatherford was going to come in and make a nice running catch for out number 2, and that's the first time Independence has got the ball out of the infield here so far tonight. A 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. They'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Allie Jo Zeezer, junior first baseman, step in there. She hit a one-hopper right back to Kleitz. Her first time up. So 2 away and nobody on. And there pitch again on that outside corner, and she's doing a nice job painting that tonight.
She just throws that curveball so well, and it looks like it's coming right down the middle, and then it breaks off the plate.
There's a swing and a foul. Just caught a little bit of it back to the pad on the cement wall behind home plate. Comes right back to the catcher Wegman. She picks it up, tosses it back. These are behind in the count now, 0-2. Took a little something off of that one. Tried to get her to maybe swing out in front of that one, but good eye by Zeezer. Takes it for a called ball 1. 1-2. Kleitz goes right back after again. Fielding their position 1-3. That is the third time tonight here, 1-3 in the book. So 3 up, 3 down again for the Mustangs here. We're done with 4. We're still scoreless. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Number 6 hitter, shortstop Claire Demmer was called out on strikes her first time up. Hawks threatened last inning, runners at first and second and third with 1 out. But Mackenzie Hupke, nice job of pitching, got a little pop up and a ground ball to end the inning. The Hawks trying to get something generated here again, leading off the 5th. There's a pop fly right up, straight up, and catcher Kenzie Fischels pops up. She didn't throw her mask off or anything. She just stood up and caught it for out number 1. And that'll bring up left fielder Joanna Voss.
I think she took 2 steps.
Yeah.
2 steps to her left, and it was right there for her.
Yeah, it was just a nice little soft pop fly for out number 1. There's a check swing called strike.
And we're seeing that pitcher's duel we talked about on the way over to the area's best, and they're really bringing it tonight. So, any hit, any mistake.
There was a pitch on the inside corner. It looked to me like maybe she might have fooled her catcher a little bit, just the way she caught that. I mean, when she caught it, she kind of had a little reaction like, oh, that wasn't exactly what I was expecting. There's an 0-2 pitch again. Voss kind of gives out a whoo. That was close. So I'm assuming that Hupke looked like maybe she tried to get that inside corner again, and Voss feels pretty lucky that it was a called ball. There's again a check swing called strike 3, out number 2, and that is strikeout
Now batting number 21.
number 6 for Heather Hupke. 2 outs. Taya Demmer will step in there. She was called out on strikes her first time up.
And she's had her way. Mackenzie's had her way with the bottom of the Hawks lineup so far. So hopefully they've been studying her, watching her, and like you said, Bill, take that first pitch that's in there. You got to be ready with the bat.
Yeah, you got to go in there and look. And I'm looking for a mistake pitch by her. If it's right there, belt high, she gets more play. I don't care if it is the first pitch. I'm taking my best whack at it, and because that's what you got to look for, because she's going to move the ball in and out, up and down, and you just got to kind of look for one. There's a ground foul over here right in front of us. It'll be 2 strikes on Taya Demmer now. 1 and 2 the count with 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Lots of zeros on that scoreboard. There's a fly ball, deeper center field. Center fielder took about 2 steps back, and then the wind kind of caught it. But Abby Myborg is going to catch that for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Hawks here in the top of the 5th. Score after 4.5. West Delaware 0, Independence 0. You listen to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back to Independence High School. Bill Logan along with Roger Reed bringing the WAMAC Conference softball tonight from Independence. We are scoreless through 4.5. Leading off the bottom of inning number 5, the number 4 hitter, senior pitcher, Mackenzie Hupke. She popped out to the second baseman her first time up. So both teams playing some good defense, pitching well. So far, the pitching is ahead of the hitting here so far, but leading off bottom 5th, first pitch to Hupke is a called strike 1.
And that was a great pitch. Low at the knees, outside corner. You make contact with that, it's going to be a dribbler to the right side, just like that.
There again, there's another 1-3 as Macy Kleitz gets that thing to come right back to her. And I tell you, I'd put her up against any pitcher in the state of Iowa on fielding defense inside that circle. It's just very rare when anything gets by her. And that's the 4th time she's got a 1-3 in the book here. I always figure she's had a good night if she gets 5 or 6 of those, so she's right on pace there. So 1 up, 1 down at the bottom of the 5th. Number 5 hitter, catcher Kenzie Fischel steps in there. Foul ball there. 1 strike to count. She was a strikeout victim her first time up. 1 of 4 so far here in the game by Kleitz. She threw a 3-hitter down Solon the other night with just 2 strikeouts, so some good defense behind. There's a fly ball, short left center field. Call it, girls, call it there. Center fielder Eva Wynn says, I'll take charge and I'll catch it. And that'll be out number 2. It's kind of one of those ones. The winner's going to keep bringing it back in, and took the charge out there and knew that she could get it. So a nice job defensively out there in center field by Eva Wynn.
Yeah, and a nice job once she called that off, Bill. That was a nice X by Voss out there, X behind her in case the ball flipped out or something. She was right there. And great defense by the Hawks.
And it looked like at one point there, maybe a collision course, but did a nice job of communicating out there. First pitch to Brooke Beatty, fouled for a strike 1. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Beatty, a sophomore second baseman, had a little pop up to the catcher, Wegman, her first time up. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. The waist pitch goes up, tried to get her, maybe go a pitch up and out of the zone. That's a great 0-2 pitch. Beatty did a nice job of taking that. Sometimes you get a little nervous when a pitcher constantly throws strikes. I'm just swinging like she did there. Pitch is probably low, but that was a strike 3. Very alertly by Wegman there. I'm not sure if that skipped in the dirt or not. So she threw it down to first base. You touched first just in case it did get called that way. But again, 3 up, 3 down here for Independence in the bottom of the 5th. We're through 5 and still scoreless. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Game here, the Hawks will send up Leah Wegman, Eve Widower, and Ella Kolak, first 3 batters. First pitch to Wegman is a swing and a foul back into the screen. 1 strike to count. Wegman, the number 9 hitter. There's just a little looper, jammed her real good, and just got it out there just to the shortstop, Abby Davis. So great jam job. Just couldn't really do anything with that pitch.
That was right off the handle of the bat, and that wasn't going to go anywhere with any distance. Mackenzie doing a great job moving the ball inside, outside, up, down.
Eve Wetter will step in there. There's a foul over the third base dugout out of play. She's 1 for 2. She hit a one hopper back to Hupke in the pitching circle first time up, and then she had a single down the left field line her last time up, and then got as far as third before the Hawks were retired. That pitch is low, 1-1 the count. So see if Eve can get back on base here and put some pressure on that Mustang defense.
I'll tell you, the way she's swinging at the ball, when she hits, it's going to slice off. It's going to hit right behind the third base and roll to the corner for a double. Good cut right there.
1-2 the count. A foul ball back to the screen. Yeah, she's done a tremendous job of improving her hitting from a year ago. They had her, maybe half of the time or so being a left-handed slap hitter, taking advantage of her speed. But she's a power hitter, likes to get after it. And there she swings at one, maybe a little up there, and couldn't catch up to it. So a swinging strikeout for out number 2. And that'll bring up the number 2 hitter, freshman third baseman Ella Kolak. She grounded out and then was called out on strikes on a reversal of a call that looked like she reached safe on an error. There's a little pop fly. Takes a weird little hop there. She's going to be safe. Yeah. Ella Kolak, she shows you those wheels she got, and that's why she likes to bunt, because she's got some wheels. And when that ball came down, it looked like a good golfer's tee shot. It came down there and just kind of stopped and maybe backed up a couple inches, and it fooled Hepke just enough that she couldn't get a hold of that quick enough to beat out Kolak. So she's at first now with 2 outs. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Macy Kleitch. She singled her last time up. And there goes Kolak taking off for second base, gets the stolen base. Kind of maybe had that feeling maybe that was going to happen. If you get thrown out, so be it. But now I'm going to get myself in scoring position here. So if Macy can come up with any kind of a base hit, they will no doubtly probably send her and put the pressure on the defense to make a good throw.
2 outs, she's going to be running on the pitch. She's going to be moving. So anything on the grass, she's got an opportunity to place that run, 1 run. And we talked about that 1 run might be enough tonight.
There's a good pitch. Macy Kleitz with kind of a check swing. Oh, excuse me. And it really right off the fist there.
That's more protection.
That was. I'm going to swing. Ooh, that's inside. I just don't want to hit my hands when I swing. So behind the count now, 0-2. Hupke's pitch. There's a called strike. Looking from where the catcher caught it, maybe a little low and away, but close enough for a called strike 3. So nobody scored. 1 left on. Score after 5.5. We're still scoreless here in Independence. You're listening to West Delaware Hawks Softball on KMCH.com.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Softball on KMCH.com. Bill Hogan along with Roger Reed. We got us an outstanding scoreless battle here. If you like offense, you might as well go home this game because you're not going to see much of it. If you like a pitcher's duel, then you better come out and watch one because we got a really good one here tonight as Macy Kleitch and Mackenzie Hupke locked up in a scoreless duel. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning, Independence are going to have 7, 8, 9. Junior third baseman Mary Puffett's going to step in. She had one of those 1 to 3 in the book. Get back to Macy Clyde, swings and fouls Allen for strike 1.
Well, both pitchers have had great command of their pitches tonight. They're able to throw. They've been able to put the ball exactly where they want it, and it's just fun to watch. The 2 good pitchers are at it. It's fun to watch.
That was a called strike. 0-2 to count. There's a little pop fly. Going to go foul just past the first base dugout out of play. Count will remain 0-2. Thank you, cloud up there. That's not a rain cloud. We got over in the parking lot, had to sit in the parking lot for probably, 20 minutes maybe or so, as we had a pretty good little rain shower come in when we first got here. That 0-2 pitch is outside, 1-2. But skies are fairly clear now. There's some clouds off to the west that are going to go south of us, so we look like we're probably good to go. 1-2, a little hopper hit down to Ella Kolak. Nice catch, nice throw for out number 1 here, leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. They'll bring up number 8 hitter, right fielder, Kaylee Hush. She was a strikeout victim her first time up.
That was just a great job of Kolak getting her glove down and coming up with the throw, attacking the ball, glove down, good throwing position, great throw to first. There's a bunt out in front of the plate. Kolak comes over and says, I got it, picks it up, and a quick throw just gets Kaylee Hush out there. And Monday night down Solo, and they had a mistake on communication, and they both kind of looked at each other. Nobody talked, and neither one of them fielded it. So tonight, much better communication there. Ella says, I got it because I got a better angle to pick it up and throw. Well, I like her momentum takers towards first base. The base is coming off the mound and moving to her right. She got to stop, replant, and reset the throw. So a nice job by Kolak to field that ball. 2 good plays this inning.
Yes. Number 9 hitter, Megan Brock, designated player, grounded out to first her first time up, takes that pitch, called strike. There's a 1 hopper. Taya Demmer goes to her right, picks it up, steps on first again. 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're still scoreless here through 6. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball from KMCH.com.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com. Scoreless through 6, leading off the top of the 7th for the Hawks. Heather Himes, a one hopper hit down to third base. Mary Puffett, and she snares it just like it's a routine fly ball, throws over to first. 1 out. That was a great play by Puffett at third.
They got to have some pepper on it right there. 1 hard bounce, and she snagged it right in the glove and set her feet and made a good throw. 1 pitch, 1 out. We just talked about how efficient both of these pitchers are. We're into the 6th inning. Mason Kleitz has thrown 69 pitches, and Mackenzie Hupke has thrown 65, so very, very efficient.
Yeah, they're averaging about 11 pitches an inning. Wow. Even one steps in there, bunts that one foul behind the count now 0-2. So, yeah, everything points to this scoreless tie here. As neither team really, Independence hasn't threatened yet. The Hawks have threatened once. They had runners at second and third with 1 out. There's a fly ball down the right field line, going to drift foul. Wynn will come back in and get another shot on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, it had some spin on it. That hits fair and rolls. She's at 2 easily.
So the 0-2 pitch by Hupke, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 9 for Mackenzie here. 2 away here in the top of 7th. That'll bring up Claire Demmer. Demmer was called out on strikes and then popped out to the catcher her last time. First pitch, a little number hit out past the second baseman, out into center field, so got just enough of it. There's the kind of a hit they needed when they had the runners on. Last inning when they had the runner second, she would have scored on that. So, it's all a matter of timing, and that's what happened the other day down Sola. It's all a matter of timing. So a 2-out single, and that'll bring up Joanna Bosch. She struck out both times here so far tonight. So we'll see what the Hawks have in store here. Takes that first pitch, low, ball 1. Boss in there. Demmer doesn't have the speed at first that Kolak did when she stole second there, so I wouldn't assume that she would maybe take off. There's a foul back into the screen. 1-1 to count.
Well, she lost crank on one right here. She can,
She's got some pop in that. You know, and if she hits it and gets it hard, she could get it past Sydney Hearn out in left field, and that ball's going to take it towards the line. If it gets past her and goes to the line, Denver could score. There's a pop fly foul, almost going to give Emily Payton another shot to redeem herself, but just a little bit over her head. So Emily's probably saying, thank you. Thank you. I don't need second opportunity. 1-2 count on Voss. There's a ground ball, but right at the first baseman, Allie Jo Zeeser, she picks it up, steps on first. So the Hawks still no runs, a hit, and one left. Score after 6.5. We're still scoreless here. You listen to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Roger Reed bringing you this exciting pitchers contest here tonight. As we're headed into the bottom of 7, still scoreless. And Independence is going to come up with the top of their order. The doctor ordered that if you're going to the bottom 7 scoreless side and need to run, I want to start at the top of my order. And Sydney Hearn's going to step in there from the left-hand side plate. 0 for 2, strike out and the ground out. Took a little something off of that one, and Hearn took that one. Called strike one.
What we haven't seen from either pitcher tonight. I think Macy tried to change up once, but we haven't seen a change up from Hupke at all tonight.
There's a ground ball, just foul.
Wow.
It was close, and Coach Hupke, she's smiling because, dang it, that was about 2 inches away from being something awesome. But that 2 inches, I'm not sure if it had been there. I think maybe Ella might have had a shot at it because she's guarding that line pretty close.
She is. She's about one step away at the right foot from that line.
0-2 pitch, well outside. Good waist pitch there. 1-2 to count.
Gave her something to look at, that outside corner. Now she comes right back to the inside. If she comes to the inside or she stays out there.
Yes, took a little something off of that one and swings and fouls that one off over in front of us. Here between home plate and the first base dugout. Count remain 1-2 on Sydney Hearn, one of 6 seniors in the starting lineup for the Mustangs. There's a call, strike 3. Great location on that outside corner. Hearn took it for strikeout number 6 here in the game for Macy Kleist. And I'll bring up the number 2 hitter, senior shortstop, Abby Davis. She was called out on strikes her first time up and then flied out to the right fielder Wedewer her last time up. Takes that pitch low, ball 1.
That wasn't a true changeup. That was an off-speed fastball there. Just a little bit less than that fastball to get those batters on their heels.
There's a pitch called strike. Right at the letters, probably on the outer portion, but a little higher than what Macy usually is. So again, on that outside corner, and Davis unable to catch up to that one. Behind the count now, 1-2.
We talked about that earlier, Bill, when the pitcher figures out what the umpire strike zone is, and Macy's got that figured out, and she's doing a great job hitting that zone.
That was a close pitch. That's a really good pitch to be taken with 2 strikes. Must have been a little bit too far outside for umpire Niehouse's liking. 2-2 to count. There's a pop fly. Going to land just behind the first base dugout, out of play. Count will remain 2-2 on Abby Davis.
A lot of zeros up on that scoreboard.
Yes, there is. We always talk about wanting to see crooked numbers up there. Right now, I'd just like to see a vertical one on the top half of there. There's again a swing and a foul back into the screen. Count a hold 2-2 on Davis. Trying to be a little pesky out here as he tries to get himself on here to get the Mustang rally going here in the bottom of the 7th. Scoreless tie here. 2-2 pitch again. Fouled back into the screen. Leo Wegman's going to come over in front of us, chase it down, and toss it back in. And we're going to get another 2-2 pitch.
It's a 7th pitch at bat here, so you're right, they're a little pesky here with the stick.
There's probably that first changeup. Kind of maybe hit her hip a little bit and lost control. Bounced out in front of the plate. 3-2 pitch. And she goes right after it. There's a fly ball. It's going to land out. The first base runner of the game that broke up what had been a perfect game so far. That's a first base runner hit, walk, or error. A one-out single here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Allie Jo Zeser. Zeser has grounded back to Kleitz both times up here tonight.
Independence is best batter here.
So there's a check swing foul going to go right over in front of the Hawk dugout. Coach Tiffany Ray sticks her foot out, knocks it down, tosses it back in. So one away here in the bottom of the 7th, 1 strike to count. First base runner for the Mustangs here. A one-out single by Davis. There's a pop fly. Going to go back out of play. Behind the count now, 0-2. And Mackenzie Hupke on deck for the Mustangs. So the 0-2 pitch. The Zeser swung on pop fly out in right field.
He's going to hold it up.
Going to hold it up, and they're going to say it's a fair ball. And there was that mistake we were talking about as it goes off the glove of Heather Hines. The ball came back in. Eve Wedewer looked like it was going to go to her, but the wind was carrying that in. And then it went off the heel of her glove, and that's that wind getting to play with that a little bit. It was probably pretty clear. It had to be really close to being a fair or foul ball.
It did. That had a lot of spin on it, too, and it just hit on the heel of her glove and spun right out. And, tough play. You got second baseman going out, right fielder coming in, and you got runners on base, and just a lot of stuff going on right there, and Independence is going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they have runners on first and second, 1 out. And the number 4 hitter, Mackenzie Hupke, stepping in. She's popped out and grounded out her first 2 times up. So first 2 base runners put some pressure on the Hawks. Head coach Tiff Reyes goes out and has a talk with her infield inside that pitching circle, kind of resettle the girls down. You played a really great 6 innings here. Let's finish the 7th inning off and get into extra innings here. And Mackenzie Hupke's sitting in there. She go, no, let's get this thing over with and put the W in my column here. She's the opposing pitcher. So she'll step in there with a chance to do some damage here. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. So Abby Davis out at second, Allie Jo Zeser at first. The runners for the Mustangs. There's a swing and a foul back to the screen. 1-1 to count. Mackenzie Hupke, man, she got 25 hits, but she's only got 7 RBIs on the year, which is kind of amazing to me.
That is. I mean, the top of the order's not getting on enough for you.
Oh, there's one hopper out to center fielder. Even Wynn's going to pick it up, throw in. And good thing Coach Heather Hupke held her at third because she had to wait to tag her because that was a good accurate throw. So back base runners, bases loaded, a hit, an error, and a hit. And that'll bring up the catcher, Kenzie Fischel. She struck out and flat out to the center fielder. So the first threat of the game, and the Indians have got the bases loaded with 1 out. There's a pop fly in the infield, going to be a foul territory. Taya Devlin's going to go over and catch it. There's a great pitch, great out by the Hawk.
That's a huge out right there. Came up with that ball a little bit up in the strike zone and induced the pop fly out of that. Easy catch there. 2 outs now.
Second baseman Brooke Beatty's going to come up there. She popped out to the catcher her first time up and then struck out swinging her last time up. There's a little pop fly down to Kolak, and she'll catch it. So the Hawks get out of that jam. Bases loaded and 1 out, and the Hawks retire the next 2 hitters. So we got some extra innings here as we're done through 7, still scoreless. You listen to West Delaware Hawks softball on KMCH.com.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back to Independence, Iowa, home of the Mustangs here. 2 highly ranked teams, Mustangs number 8 in 4A, Hawks number 9 in 4A. Scoreless heading into the top of the 8th inning. As the Hawks no runs on 4 hits, no Independence errors. Independence no runs on 2 hits, 1 Hawk error. They were all in the last inning. And the Hawks got out of that jam, so we're into the extra innings. And leading off will be Taya Demmer. Takes first pitch, ball 1. There's a kind of an excuse me check swing. Goes 1 hopper hit right back to the pitcher. Hupke picks it up, throws over to first for out number 1. Great pitch there. She fooled Demmer there a little bit, and kind of a check half swing, and retired the out.
Yeah, when you're looking for a pitch in the zone, and all of a sudden it's a different plane. We've seen a lot of that. Hupke's doing a good job commanding her pitches tonight, as is Kleitch.
Leah Wegman steps in there, takes first pitch. Called strike. There's a swing and a little bit of a foul ball. Gets by the catcher. 0-2 to count now on Wegman. She was called out on strikes her first time up and then had a little pop fly to the shortstop Davis her last time up. So the Hawks with 4 hits in the game here so far. That pitch is outside, 1-2. Hawks had 2 hits back in that 4th inning. Had runners on second and third with just 1 out. Couldn't score. And then Independence had the bases loaded with 1 out and couldn't score. It's really the only 2 times either team had any kind of a threat. Hawks last inning had a runner, or in the 6th inning had a runner get as far as second, but that was with 2 outs. So both pitchers pitching outstanding here. 2-2 to count now on Wegman. Pitch is outside, 3-2.
Might be the first full count we've seen all night, I believe.
Yeah, neither pitcher has walked anybody yet, and that's kind of unusual in high school softball as well. There's a good protection swing. Oh, Emily. Oh, just about to Emily again. Emily, thank goodness for Emily. She stood up and was going to make a play on it, but just over her head.
She was looking for that one hand behind her back.
Yeah.
ESPN top 10 play.
Well, she's got the blooper one right now. 3-2 pitch again. A good pitch there by Hupke. A little foul over towards the screen, and the catcher official makes a nice diving attempt. Just goes off the end of her glove, and she's kind of thinking, dang it, I should have had that. But Wegman will live for another bat. Great effort there by officials.
Yeah, she caught the left knee of the umpire there trying to get out of her crouch to make that play, but still made a diving effort. Almost came up with it.
Yeah, umpire says, you okay? She says, yeah, I'm okay. Darn it. But 3-2, pitch again on the way. Again, swallowed a good pitch, pouring on a foul right straight back to the screen. You know, whenever you foul straight back like that means you're on it. You're just a little bit under it. So see what Wegman can do here. Again, a 3-2 pitch.
Again, we haven't seen a changeup from Hupke. Ooh. There's that play that
play I talked about. When that catcher's set up and they got to take their hand and backhand that catch to the outside, you know, as an umpire, to me, that's one of those ones. When the catcher's got to move their glove like that, that's probably a pitch out of the zone. But nonetheless, called strike 3 for out number 2, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Eve Wedeworth. Wedeworth's 1 for 3 tonight. She grounded out, singled, and reached third back in that 4th inning and struck out her last time up. That strikeout by Wegman is number 10 in the game here, in game 1 here by Hupke. The foul over here on deck hitter Ella Kolak picks it up and tosses it
back to the first baseman. So Weatherford, a 1-1 count, trying to become a base runner. If she hits this ball on the button now, Phil, where that right fielder is playing, it's going to be over the right fielder's head. There's a foul ball back over our head out of play. Just about hit a suspected fan there that was bent over attending to her child, and didn't really see it coming and missed her by a couple feet. There's pitch low, and there again, that looked to me like I fooled the catcher again. She kind of went after it, lunged at it, and kind of caught it weirdly. So I got a feeling maybe that was a different pitch than what she thought maybe was coming. 2-2 now to Weatherford. There's a swing and a miss. Oh, they're going to call it just a foul. Everybody except Eve thought it was a swing and a miss. She just stands there and walks around. I knew I fouled it off, and then the umpire gave the dead ball signal. So still 2-2 to Eve Weatherford. There's a little pop fly out short center field. Watch out, watch out. Oh, there's three of them down. The ball lands right in the middle of them. And then she's going to be, they called her out. I thought maybe she looked like she might have got under that tag. Great hustle, great effort. Going to give her a single on the hit and then going to be out at second base. And that's just being aggressive there. As the ball landed there, and all three of the second baseman, the shortstop, and center fielder all were on the ground. One of them got up alertly and threw it in. Had to have been the third baseman covering. Yeah. Maybe it was Hupke. I couldn't tell who went covered. I was watching the potential collision with three Mustangs out there, but unconventionally 3 up, 3 down here for the Hawks in the top of the 8th. We're still scoreless. You're listening to West Delaware Hawk Softball from KMCH.com.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com. Bottom of the 8th inning, still scoreless. And the Independence Mustangs are going to send up their 7, 8, 9 hitters. Mary Puffett grounded out twice so far. There's a swing and a miss, strike one. Both pitchers pitching as good as probably either one of them was really pitched probably all year long. Really both pitchers dominating the other team. There's another swing and a miss, strike two. And Mary Puffett goes, man, how do I miss that? As she's hit one back to Kleitz in the pitching surface, and then a little one hopper that Ella Kolak picked up down third, made a nice play on. 0-2 pitch a little bit too far outside, and 1-2 to count. Now, there's that one where she, dead giveaway when she takes that backhand to that catch. That's a great location for that pitch. There's a little ground ball hit up first base, and Ted Denver goes over, picks it up, steps over on first for an unassisted put out for out number 1. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Kaylee Hush. She's 0 for 2. Struck out in the third, grounded out in the 6th. As 6 in the third innings, Macy Kleitz had a perfect game going. No hits, no walks, no errors. And then a 1-out single by Abby Davis broke up that no-hitter. And Kaylee Hush will step in, a left-hand slap hitter, strike one. Tried to bunt on that, trying to catch the Hawks flat-footed there, but they were both first basemen moving. Kolak was moving in from third. There's going to be just a little pop. She got more of that, and you can hear the conversation from here. Macy Kleitz calls that immediately. I got it. As I believe Kaya Denver probably could have also had that as well, but there again, that good communication by the Hawk defense. They'll bring up the number 9 hitter, designated player Megan Brock. She has grounded out to the first baseman, Denver, both times here so far tonight. That first pitch is in there, called strike one. For Independence, if they don't score here, you're going to go into the 9th inning, but if they do, they're going to have the top of the order coming up in the 9th inning. So, for that part of it, Independence is kind of like where they're at the batting order.
Yeah, you just happen to get a hit here, and something good happens. You're in business. If you don't, like you said, you're going to be leadoff hitter to start.
1-1 pitch swung on a miss, strike two.
And it's pitch number 100 for Kleitz.
And this is the 8th inning, so they're again averaging a little over 12 pitches in. There's again third ground ball to the first baseman by Brock. 3 up, 3 down for Independence here in the bottom of the 8th. We are still scoreless after 8. You're listening to West Delaware Hawks softball on KMCH.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Hey, welcome back to Hawks softball on KMCH.com. Heading into the top of the 9th inning of a scoreless game. And good to see these two teams battle again this weekend as Hawks have their softball invitational Friday and Saturday all day long. 15 teams coming to town for a 16-team invitational. A lot of area schools there. And Independence and West Delaware could meet up in the semifinals on Saturday, as we'll talk about this bracket here. 5 ranked teams coming there, so there'll be some good softball. Come on out to the Beckman Complex to watch some great softball, some area teams that'll be here, so a good flavor there. Leading off for the Hawks, number 2 hitter Ella Kolak takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. North Lynn plays North Fayette Valley at 9. Waller Catholic plays Independence at 9. The only 2 9 o'clock games. A 1-1 pitch to Kolak. Inside, 2-1. The 10:45 games, West Delaware is going to play Cedar Rapids, Washington. Cascade will play Starmont, and Williamsburg will play Maquoketa Valley. And we'll tell you the 12:30 games here in just a minute. Squares around the bunt, pulls the bat back, and it was called strike. She didn't think it was a strike, so she was a little surprised. The 12:30 games, Linn-Mar versus Crestwood, Beckman Catholic versus Edco, and Key High versus Monticello. So 5 ranked teams in there, 3 of them in that top half of the bracket, so some good teams coming. There's a ground ball. It's going to go by the third baseman. I'm gonna probably give that an error, I think, because she backhanded it and just got by her. But regardless, it's a base runner, the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 9th inning. Bring up Macy Kleitch. And Ella Kolak's got some wheels. She stole second back in the 6th inning when she got a 2-out single. So see what Coach Ray has in store here is with nobody out, see if they try to run with her and to see if Hupke and officials can come up with a combination to keep her from going. There's a first pitch down to third base, and she throws over to second to get the lead runner. Over to first, not in time. So Kleitch is going to be at first on the fielder's choice. Good heads-up play by Mary Puffer to third to throw second baseman Bay. Looking for a bunt right there, Coach. I was looking for maybe if it didn't bunt to take the first pitch. See what their defense was going to do. But there again, we talked about sometimes if you like that first pitch, sometimes you got to take it. That brings up Heather Himes. She tries to bunt, and that's going to go foul. So she'll step back in there now. Heather Himes has popped out to the second baseman twice and grounded out to third. So looking for something that she can drive because she's got some pop in that bat. She's got 2 home runs on the year, 13 RBIs. And again, a foul. 0-2 the count. Heather Himes, a great tournament over at Jessup last weekend. So Hawks play Friday morning at 10:45 against Cedar Rapids, Washington. Independence will play the 9 o'clock game against Waller Catholic. So come on out to the Beckman Complex. There's a little pop fly, short center field. That's going to find its way into the grass. Nobody covering second. Finally, Hupke goes over there, but Macy Kleitch is going to get there. So runners at first and second, 1 out, and Eva Wynn's going to step in there. Eva Wynn's 0 for 2. She's grounded out twice and struck out. North Lynn, a highly ranked team, plays at 9 o'clock in the morning. Williamsburg, a ranked team, plays at 10:45. Beckman Catholic, a ranked team, plays at 12:30. So some good ranked teams to see all day long. Each team will play 2 games each day. So first pitch to Eva Wynn is strike 1. Put the ball in player, put the pressure on the defense. That pitch is high. 1-1 the count.
left fielder Hearn. The Mustang defense is not adjusted. They're playing back.
Yep.
They're going to play regular position here to try to get the lead runner.
There's a swing and a foul tip just off the catcher. That looked, she's saying she's all right, but that just looks like one of those ones where, dang it, that got me.
That's
Hupke knows that she came in and she's looking at her and said, "Are you sure you're all right?"
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm okay. Yeah, that kind of nicked me up a little bit. Coach Heather Hupke comes out of the dugout. She says, "You okay for sure?" Yeah, I'm all right. It's going to hurt and they'll leave a little mark, maybe one out, but that's part of catching.
That is.
You've got to have at least a dozen of them all year long, some bruises and some nicks, and that's all part of putting on the tools of ignorance, as they call them sometimes. There's a pitch in there called ball. Looks pretty good. A 1-2 pitch. Wynn took that, popped out of the catcher's mitt. 2-2 to count on Wynn.
That might have been one if the catcher held on to it. That might have been a called strike. That popped right out of her glove.
2-2. Fought that off again, straight back into the screen on it, but just under a little bit here.
That's a high inside pitch again, and it's inducing a lot of pop-ups.
One away here in the top of the ninth. Hawk runners at first and second. Fights at second. Himes at first. Pitch is well outside. Good eye there by Wynn. Runs the count now to full. Just one away here, so the Hawk runners got to be somewhat careful here. You can't be running yourself out of an inning. There's a ground ball. Shortstop picks it up, throws over to third in time. Again, alert play by Davis there. That's kind of one of those ones. Well, do I throw it? Do I not throw it? Because if I miss it, it's going to go over to third base and she's going to score. So good play there by the Mustang infield for out number 2. And that'll bring up Claire Demmer.
Gonna get another inside pitch there off the handle. Slow roller off the handle.
First pitch is a called strike to Demmer. Demmer's 1 for 3. Struck out her first time up, popped out to the catcher, and then she hit one of those little soft fly balls that just made it out into the outfield her last time up. That's the kind of hit the Hawks need right here. They get that hit here with 2 outs. Heather Himes going to be moving, and she would score on a hit like that.
Well, right field is very deep out there, so they drop one in front of the right field. That's going to play the run.
1-1 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2.
And that was a cut right there.
That was a good aggressive swing.
That was a cut. That would have went somewhere on contact.
So 2 away. Hawks will run to the first and second. A 1-2 pitch. Swung on a foul back in the screen. Catcher lost it. She's kind of jumping around like where to go. And the pitcher says that's back there by the screen. So she thought maybe the batter got a little hold of it or something because she was looking out front, kind of in panic mode. Where to go. So again, the 1-2 pitch. Again, fouled it right straight back into the screen. Hupke's being aggressive, going right at her, and Demmer's hanging in there.
Hupke's 21st pitch of the inning. So she had 17 the last inning, so she has 38 pitches these last 2 innings.
There's a check swing, but she went far enough. So it's going to be strikeout, and that'll be the 3rd out. So the Hawks threaten again. Runners at first and second with 1 out and can't score. As we're headed into inning number 9, we're still scoreless here in Independence. You listen to West Delaware Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com. Bill Logan along with Roger Reed from Independence here. And we got us a barn burner here, scoreless tie into the bottom of the 9th inning, our second extra inning here. Neither team unable to score here so far. And leading off for the Mustangs, they'll have their leadoff hitter, Sydney Hearn. She's 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out, grounded out, struck out. There's a foul
back to the screen. 1-1 to count. Would you expect anything else out of this Highway 20 rivalry? No, these two teams with great history, great programs over the years, and we're seeing it right here. Great pitching, great defense.
We talked on the way over here that if Fleitz and Hupke would pitch each other first game, bunt out first, and there's a great play. Macy Fleitz comes in, picks it up. Taya Denver was in there, but literally Heather Hines comes over from second base and gets it, and Macy Fleitz is going to throw to Himes covering first for out number 1. So some great defense by that Hawk infield.
Well, that was just a great play. Just a great play. Great speed there by Independence and a great quick throw, great stretch.
There's a line shot up the middle, just the third hit of the game for Independence, as Davis had a hit her last time up, which spoiled the perfect game because Macy Kleitz threw 6 1/3 and had a perfect game going until Davis broke it up with that one-out single in the 7th inning. Then she gets another one-out single here in the 9th inning. Allie Jo Zeeser, her last time up, reached on an error on Himes and had runners at first and second with just the one out, but ended up with bases loaded, but still couldn't score. So Mustangs putting the pressure on. First pitch to Zeeser, ball 1. A little outside again, 2-0 to count. Abby Davis, they don't run a lot. She's got 3 stolen bases. They're 20 out of 20, so they steal about 1 a game. Pitch is outside. That might be the first 3-0 count all night long.
So great patience up there at the plate here.
Now, if I'm Allie Zeeser, I'm taking these next 2. And if she doesn't, she hits the one hopper right to Himes at second, gets that leadoff runner. And ooh, nice play there at second by Himes. I'm not sure that's kind of maybe the pitch I want somebody swinging at 3-0. But Allie Jo Zeeser is going to be on first base on the fielder's choice. Now 2 outs to runner first, and Mackenzie Hupke will step in.
They're trying to catch the Hawk defense, flat-footed there, swinging on a
apparently maybe I would have. We were just talking about taking 2 in a row just because that first pitch to Hupke is a called strike. She had a single back in that 7th inning. So Davis with 2 hits and Mackenzie Hupke with 1. The only 3 hits of the game here. So Hupke looking to try to get her second hit. There's going to be a stolen base attempt, and the throw is going to get by and give Allie Jo Zeeser a stolen base. Right now, both teams are just saying, I'm going to just go all out here. Zeeser, for her, that is stolen base number 6 on the year. She's the team leader in that category. That isn't something she does or the team does a lot of.
And that was on the changeup, too. Changeup that dropped in front of the plate, so it was hard. It was just tough to handle.
Yeah, they picked the right pitch there. Head coach Tiff Rave's going to come out and they might walk her. That's probably pretty good thinking there. Runner at second, probably their best hitter standing up there. Let's just put her up there because that run doesn't mean anything here. And sometimes with 2 outs, maybe that gives you that extra fourth at second or third, depending on where a ball's hit. So good thinking there. Nice play there by Tiff Rave to do that. And Coach Heather Hupke going, dang it. See McKenzie up there get that winning hit, doggone it. But going to go to Kenzie Fischels now. She popped out with the bases loaded and 1 out. Her last time up, struck out and flied out to center. Takes first pitch, ball 1. So Fischels again in a pressure-packed situation, trying to help her team win this first game here. We're still scoreless here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Takes that pitch outside again. So uncharacteristically, Kleitz is falling behind a couple hitters this inning. Hasn't really done that the whole game.
Well, I think the Mustangs are being a little bit more patient here.
That pitch a little high and outside again, 3-0. Last 3-0 pitch, they swung on and hit a ground ball to second base for an out. So we'll see. I got a feeling Fischel was taking this one all the way. No, she's swinging. They didn't call foul. Throw her out. Foul ball. Yeah, but I was going to say, he didn't call it, so you got to throw. Now the base umpire called it. But until that home plate umpire is that third baseman, Kolak, standing there with the ball, the runner's running. You got to throw her out and then call a foul ball later. But finally the base umpire come in and said foul ball. So that's a good communication by the base umpire to come in.
That ball, she swung at it, hit the ground and bounced up and hit her helmet. Hit her in the face mask. Well, that's 2.
Weird that she swings on a 3-0 pitch and takes the 3-1 pitch. But now it's 3-2, but with 2 outs, that's probably a cake because now I can get my runners in motion there. So now if I hit it, the runner's going to be moving and might be able to score. There's a ball. It's going to be up the middle. Heather Hines picks it up. Throw right up first. What a great play. Heather Hines backhands it. Gets by her. Game's over. So what a great play at second base by Heather Hines. Backhands it. Turns around and throws her out at first. Wow.
Great stretch by Demmer at first. Woo! Backhand, great throw, great stretch, great inning for the Hawks.
That is going to be one of the top 10 plays of the day. You'll see that at 10 o'clock on ESPN tonight. So we're going into 10 here. I got to get a new score sheet out. My score sheet only goes to the 9th inning. So we'll be back with inning number 10, scoreless game. You listen to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back for Hawk Softball on KMCH.com. What a contest here. Holy smokes, I got 10 innings here. I don't have to do this yet. All right. Leading off the top of the 10th inning, for the Hawks, going to be Joanna Voss. She's 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch, ball 1. There's a check swing. She's going to went too far. They're going to they're going to ask first base umpire, see what he says. Yeah, he says she took the swing. Yeah, she did. That was a good call.
We saw that from
here.
We
saw from here. That was a good call.
Yep.
1-1 to count on Joanna Voss as she tries to get on here. Any way possible. Walk, hit, or air, don't make any difference. Get yourself on base. That pitch is low. 2-1 to count.
What that left fielder is in. If she could crank one, that'd be a double.
Hawks with 6 hits here so far in this contest. That pitch inside. 3-1 to count. 6 hits and 1 Mustang error. 11 strikeouts in 9 innings by Hupke. No walks. There's a ground ball going to be up to the first baseman, Allie Jo Zeezer, and she'll pick it up to step on first for the unassisted put out. For out number 1. That's going to bring up first baseman Taya Demmer. Demmer's 0 for 3. Struck out, flied out, and grounded out. Her 3 at-bats. Little pop fly down to the first baseman, Allie Jo Zeezer. She'll catch it in foul territory for out number 2.
That's that high pitch off the handle again.
She's getting a lot of those, and the Hawks are swinging at them, not really able to do with it, and that's just darn good control by Hupke to go inside there and do that. Number 9 hitter, Leah Wegman's going to step in there now. First pitch swinging, ground ball down to Puffer to third. 3 up, 3 down. A really quick order here in the top of the 10th inning. Score after 9.5. We're still scoreless. You're listening to Hawk Softball from KMCH.com.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And back into Independence here Walmart Conference action here, leading in the bottom of the 10th inning. Brooke Beatty's going to step in there. Beatty's 0 for 3. Pop out, strike out in the pop house. She'll step in there from the left-hand side of the plate. Macy Kleitz still in that pitching circle for the Hawks. First pitch. There, she beats one past Kolak in third out into left field, so a leadoff base hit. We were just talking about how that bottom of the lineup hadn't gotten on base the whole game. The first pitch, they get a single to left. Mary Puppet will step in there. And I got, a bunt in order here. You got to get that runner to second. So Hawk infield going to come in. We'll see how they play it. Kolak's coming in. Looks like Taya Demmer's coming in, which means Heather Hines got to come over and cover first. Bunt attempt there. She misses it. Strike one. Throw down to first. Gets by Demmer a little bit, but not far enough that Brooke Beatty can go anywhere. Brooke Beatty just 1 for 1 in stolen bases, so I wouldn't think that they would try to steal here.
Well, she took a big lead, and Himes threw it down, and Brooks dove back in, and she got right up. She might have got the second.
There's the bunt. It's going to go foul. And, a good place to put it up that first baseline, because when you got a runner going up the first baseline and put it that close to the baseline, that makes for an interesting throw down there to not be able to hit the runner. So unable to in 2 bunt attempts to get it down here. So we'll see if she tries to do it on a third time or if she'll hit away here. 0-2 to count.
Well, you have nothing to lose here. If she tries it again, there's a foul ball.
Yeah, she swings. I was a little surprised they didn't try to bunt it. Either she's, she bunts a foul at the strikeout. And she's 0 for 3 here tonight. I got to probably like my chances her bunting it and getting her to second than I do getting a base hit here. So count remains 0-2. They're going to have her hitting away there. Takes that pitch outside low, 1-2. Scoreboard is done for the night here. This game, it only goes to 9 inning. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Still a lot of zeros up there.
21 zeros up there right now.
There's a pop fly foul back over our head out of play. 1-2, the count now on Puppet. Runner at first and nobody out here for the Mustangs here at the bottom of the 10th inning. Puppet steps back in. There's a fly ball out to right center field. Right fielder Eve Weatherward goes over and she'll catch it for out number 1. And a nice base running there by Beatty as she went part way, thinking, what happened here? I can't tag, but I need to get there part way in case she doesn't catch it. She retreats back to first after she caught it. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Kaylee Hush. She's 0 for 3 tonight. Stepped in there from the left-hand side of the plate. Tried to bunt, slapped at it, missed. Strike 1.
She tried to run a little bit before she put the ball down. And great pitch there again by Kleitch. Outside corner, hard to get to.
And also high. There's a bunt back to Kleitch. Picks it up, throws to Demmer at first. The 1-3 sacrifice bunt by the number 8 hitter gets that runner over to second. And she did her job. I got that runner over there. Now it's up to Megan Brock to see if she can drive in the winning run here. Runner at second, 2 outs. Brock all 3 times has hit a ground ball down to the first baseman, Taya Demmer. So Demmer, be ready here. She's hit 3 of them to you here so far. First pitch to Brock is in there, called strike 1. Brock, the senior designated player, batting for the senior center fielder, Abby Myboard.
And Kleitch again working that outside corner to perfection.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good rise ball right there.
It was. It just got away from her. Yep. 0-2 to count now on Brock.
Great pitch there by Kleitch.
Took a little something off of that. Outside, 0-2 to count. Right idea with that to go outside.
That teased her a little bit. Almost had her swinging.
There's a call, strike 3. Hawks are out of that inning. Now we're going into inning number 11. I got to get my sheet out now. Through 10 innings, we are still scoreless. You're listening to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back to Hawk Softball on KMCH. Bill Logan, Roger Reed. We got us a pitcher's duel. If you don't like a pitcher's duel, go to the fridge, get something to eat or drink, and come on back. We're probably going to be playing for a while here yet as we're into the top of the 11th inning. Eve Weatherworth is going to lead off for the Hawks. There's a ground ball knocked down by Hupke. Goes over, picks it up in time to throw her out at first. So good defense there by Hupke. That gets by her. That's a base hit.
She smacked that right on the button, and Hupke knocked it down and just kept it close enough that she could pick it up and make a solid throw to first base. So 2 pitches, 1 out.
Weatherworth was 2 for 4 before that at-bat. That'll bring up Ella Kolak. Kolak had a single and a stolen base back in the 6th inning and reached on an error leading off the 9th. It was forced out, so she's looking to get on base here for the Hawks. There's a ball hit up toward third base, makes a nice catch, and as she hits the ground, the ball pops out of her glove. So great effort there by Mary Puffett there. She did have it till she hit the ground, then it popped out. So that'll give Kolak new life here. That would have been out number 2.
I didn't think she was going to get anywhere near that. She made a good jump on the ball, and like I said, had it in the glove, hit, rolled, her mask went flying, and the ball dropped out of her glove. So Kolak will have new life here.
Takes that one, hits it right back up the middle. There's that new life. Kolak with the single. That's her second hit of the night. A 1-out single to center field. And they'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Macy Kleitch. Kleitch is 1 for 4 tonight. She's singled back in the 4th inning. We'll see what the strategy is here by head coach Tiffany Ray. 1-out single. Ella Kolak stole when she had a 2-out single back in the 6th inning. So see what they do here. There she goes. Throw is down there, and they're going to easily throw her out. The second baseman held on to the ball, and she did. So she's going to get thrown out 2-4, caught stealing. 2 outs here, nobody on. Great throw is all you can say by Kenzie Fischel behind the plate. That was right there, and the second baseman, Brooke Beatty, put the tag on.
And she tried to steal on a fastball. Kenzie's throwing very hard tonight, and that's tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Oh, and that's good thinking. Thinking the Hawks are probably going to steal her. Fastest runner on the team. And give my catcher a good opportunity here, and she did. Pitch at the knees. Called strike, 1-2 to count now on Macy Kleitch.
Kenzie's still throwing it. She's throwing 128 pitches. 149
drive ball foul going to land in the stands near nobody, so nobody had to kind of protect themselves, jump out of the way. Count's going to remain 1-2.
Nobody moved. No, nobody tried to make that play. Got the Independence baseball boys over there, and nobody moved.
No. So Kleitch steps back in there, 1-2 pitch. A high hopper hit down to third base, going to eat her up. She made a great throw. She sat back there and took another hop, and I thought maybe that was going to be the depth of that, but makes a quick, accurate throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, kind of the unconventional way. So after 10.5, we're still scoreless here. You're listening to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back to Independence. Hawk softball on KMCH.com. Bottom of the 11th inning, leading off for Independence. Leadoff hitter. Whoops, got to turn the page. Got too many pages here now, and I got 2 sheets. Leadoff hitter Sydney Hearn will step in there. She's 0 for 4 tonight. Takes that pitch in there called strike. 1-1 the count on Hearn. She struck out, grounded out, struck out, and grounded out so far. Left-handed hitter, one of the 6 seniors in this Mustang lineup. There's a fly ball foul. The third base dugout out of play. 1-2 the count.
This is left fielder boss from West Delaware saying if she makes contact, it's coming to me. She adjusted a couple steps to her right to protect that line.
There's a swing and a miss. Great pitch. Strikeout number 8 for Macy Kleitz. Independence has 4 hits and 1 Hawk error. 7 strikeouts and 1 walk. That an intentional walk back in the 9th inning. I bring up the number 2 hitter, Abby Davis. She's 2 for 4. She singled in the 7th and got as far as 3rd, and then she singled in the 9th. So her last 2 times up, she's figured out the pitch in a Macy Kleitz. She has 2 of the 4 Mustang hits so far in game 1. So Kleitz ahead in the count, 0-1. There's a little soft liner going to get by Heather Harms. She tried to come in and catch it, and then when it didn't get to her, tried to short hop it a little bit.
That just screwed
base hit or error.
That's a base hit, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I do too. That's why. She tried to catch it, and then it just,
kind of under her glove.
Yep. But nonetheless, they got a runner first with 1 out, and number 3 hitter, Allie Jo Zeezer, come up. She's been on base the last 2 times, once on an error and once on a fielder's choice. Takes that pitch outside. She was 3-0 in the count, and then 3-0 pitch. She hit a ground ball to second baseman her last time up. So 1-0 the count now to Zeezer. There's a hard hit to right field, but right at Eve Weatherworth. Makes an adjustment on catches and throws it into first, but alert base running by Davis to not stray too far off. So nice hit, but fortunately for the Hawks, right at the right fielder Weatherworth.
She played it perfectly. So what I thought if she would have been close, that would have been over her head. That would have been the game right there.
Or 2 steps to her left or 2 steps to her right, because that was hit very sharply. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 11th inning, and that'll bring up Mackenzie Jo Hupke. She was intentionally walked her last time up, singled the time before that. Takes that pitch in there called strike 1. Both pitchers mounting up a lot of pitches here, though. They've both gone the entire way. Where we are in inning number 11. That pitch is outside.
Well, they're both going to need some ice after the game. Kleitz is up to 140 pitches. Hupke is at 130. I'm not sure how long the coach is going to let them pitch. They're both throwing well. No need to take them out right now. They're both throwing very well still.
Yeah, but with this many pitches, it probably means neither one of them are going to come in and even pitch an inning or 2 in game number 2. I would think anyway. That pitch is outside. 2-1 to count on Hupke. Called strike. Hupke took it all the way. Kind of gave the umpire that side look there that I'm not sure that was, but oh well. I'll live for another pitch here. So she takes a deep breath, steps back in. 2-2 count with 2 away here in the bottom of the 11th. There's a ground ball right down Macy. She feels it, picks it up, throws her out for out number 3. So no runs, a hit, 1 left. The score after 11. We're still scoreless. You're listening to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back into Hawk softball. Hawk softball, a little dry throat there. Too much talk in this game. Too many innings here. Leading off for the Hawks here at the top of the 12th inning, number 4 hitter, Heather Himes. She is 1 for 4 here so far tonight. As she steps in there, there's a line drive. Mary Puffett smiling real big because she makes kind of that little diving catch to her left. Great play by Puffett. If she doesn't make that play, that is out into left field for a base hit. So, nice play by Puffett at third. Retire Himes for out number 1. Eva Wynn will step in there. Wynn is 0 for 4. Reached on a fielder's choice her last time up.
She tried to bunt right there, trying to catch the Mustangs on their heels and just fouled it off. Good idea as everybody's playing back.
Well, and with the bunt, I had an old coach, a wily old coach, tell me one time, there's 3 things that got to happen on a bunt. The fielder's got to pick it up cleanly. The fielder's got to make a good throw to first base. The first baseman's got to catch it. So there's 3 things that can possibly happen on a bunt. There is a called strike 3. Eva Wynn kind of took it and then turned around and looked at the umpire. Anytime you turn around and look at the umpire saying, you're not going to call that, are you? The umpire is going to probably call it then because he knows that you know that was a pretty good pitch. So 2 away here at the top of the 12th, and Claire Demmer is going to step in there. Demmer's 1 for 4 so far tonight. Takes first pitch, ball 1.
Lucky really working that inside. When she gets ahead in the count, she's really working that inside of the plate. Just like she did right there.
And at the knees, that's a great location. That's hard to hit. I don't care who's hitting. That's a hard pitch to hit in their inner portion of the plate at the knees. There's one more to Claire's liking. Probably got more of the plate than Hupke wanted to, but a called strike. 1 and 2 now on Demmer. They're fisted one, a little short hop to the first baseman. Major picks it up, steps on first for out number 3. Hawks 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 12th. We're still scoreless here and headed into the bottom of the 12th inning. You listen to Hawk softball on KMCH.com.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Leads it off, first pitch. A high fly ball over in front of the Hawk dugout, and Heather Himes comes over and chases it down. That ball got up in the wind a little bit and kept coming towards first base. She had to keep running, and finally caught up to it. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, she just did a great job. She got a good jump on the ball and kept after it, made a nice catch in foul territory. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that's what Mason Kleitzer is looking for right here.
Brooke Beatty will step in there. Now, she had a single her last time up. There is a little squiver up the first baseline, going to go foul. As Brooke Beatty steps in there, sophomore second baseman, left-handed hitter.
The Mustangs were a little patient last inning, taking a lot of pitches. They've come out this inning swinging, both on first pitches.
One strike pitch is in there called strike 2. Yeah, both pitches, man, they're throwing a lot of pitches. They're both right around that 140 mark here through 11 innings. So, wow, that's a lot of pitches. You probably don't even want to be thinking about that in a doubleheader in a night time. So, yeah, yeoman's work here tonight by both pitchers. That pitch is ball 1.
Well, neither coach wants to lose, neither pitcher wants to lose, neither team wants to lose.
Yeah, neither pitcher wants to come out either. They'll probably tell their coaches, I am not coming out. You know, you're going to have to come out there and drag me out of there. I am not leaving this pitching circle. This is my game to win. There's a foul back in the screen. Count remains 1-2. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Demmer picks it up, throws over to first. 4 out, number 2. 2 up, 2 down here, and that'll bring up third baseman Mary Puffett. She's 0 for 4 tonight. Grounded out 3 times and then flied out to right field her last time up on a nice play by Delaware out in right.
That may be the first ball that the shortstop has fielded tonight. First 6-3. Everything's been going to the right side.
It is the first one. There's a pop fly out into short center field. The center fielder, Eva Wynn, comes in and catches a 3 up, 3 down. Imagine that here in the bottom of the 12th. And, folks, we're going to go for lucky number 13 as we're still scoreless. You listen to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Well, we're just about done with the doubleheader here. We're still in the first game as we are into the top of inning number 13. And leading off for the Hawks, Joanna Voss. Voss is 0 for 4 tonight. Swings and fouls the first one back. Mackenzie Hupke still in that pitching circle. We were talking last inning there. Neither pitcher's coming out. Neither coach is probably going to be able to tell either pitcher they're coming out. As neither one wants to come out of this game. They want to finish what they started. Wind's picking up here all a lot. And all of a sudden now it's kind of in the east. So if she can loft one out towards left field, that ball is going to be behind her now. It's coming kind of from the north. Now it's switched here a little bit, kind of from the northeast, and it's a big breeze. That pitch is outside. 2-2 to count now on Voss.
The wind was supposed to die down after sunset. It's picked up as it picked up.
It's easier to die down when it's picked up like this. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1 here at the top of the 13th inning. 13th strikeout by Mackenzie Hupke. Hawks have 7 base hits here so far, and we're in the top of the 13th inning. 1 out, and that'll bring up Taya Demmer. Demmer's 0 for 4 tonight. There's a swing and a miss at the first pitch.
Hawks are still being aggressive after that first pitch, and you have to be. You have to be.
Yeah, the pitchers right now, they know that they don't want to throw too many waste pitches. I'm going to throw probably, some pitches maybe where I shouldn't, maybe where I don't want to, but I'm going to because I want to start to limit my pitches a little bit. There's a called strike 2. There's a swinging strike 3 up around the letters. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the 13th inning. 14 strikeouts now by Hupke. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Leo Wegman. She's 0 for 4 tonight. Struck out twice. She steps in her first pitch, a fly ball in the infield. First base or pitcher, Hupke called off the third baseman. She had called it, but then Hupke says, "Nah, that's mine. I'll take it." 3 up, 3 down here for the Hawks in the top of the 13th inning. Score after 12 and a half. We are still scoreless. You listen to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Mustang game here. Bottom of the 13th inning. Leading off for the Mustangs, center fielder, or right fielder, Kayla Hush is going to step in there from the left-hand side of the plate. First pitch is a called strike one. Hush is 0 for 3, plus she had a sacrifice bunt in the bottom of the 10th inning to get the runner over to second to see if they could score, but the Hawks have shut them out. There's a little pop fly going to go foul over here halfway between us and home plate. Leo Wegman, great hustle getting over here, but can't quite catch up to it. Sun's going to come back down in our eyes now. It's coming back out of that dark cloud up there, but thank goodness there's nothing coming out of that dark cloud up there. So tough sun field here now for us here for the next little bit. There's the 0-2 pitch swung on, a very, very defensive swing. Just got enough of it to get another pitch.
I don't think she could have swung any later at that ball. It was almost in the glove of the catcher.
Yeah, that was right off the end of the bat. 0-2 pitch from Kleitz. On the outside corner called strike 3. Strikeout number 9 for Macy Kleitz. Giving up 5 hits to the Mustangs here through 12 and a third innings. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Megan Brock. She's 0 for 4. 3 times she's grounded out to Demmer at first and then was called out on strikes in inning number 10. There's a ground ball foul. We're going to say it's fair. Demmer picks it up. Playing foul territory. Did a nice job. It came up, took a high hop, and hit her in the chest, came over in foul territory about first base. The coach, she picked it up and then alertly goes over and tags Brock. So kind of an unassisted 3U to get that. So great play by Demmer to stay with it and get the out.
That's a great upper play right there.
2 outs in the top of the order. Sydney Hearn's going to come up. Hearn's 0 for 5. This is a called strike. We are in the bottom of inning number 13 here. Still scoreless.
And we're right at 2 hours. You know, they're incredibly consistent with their 1 hour and 3 minutes for the first 7 innings. We'll play a little bit over an hour for the second 7.
Yeah, we get another game here yet, folks. Yes, we should have been probably in about third, fourth inning of the second game here already. And, you know, we're still going here. There's a swing and a foul back to the screen. Hearn behind in the count now, 1-2. No runs on 5 Mustang hits here so far. 1 Hawk error. There's a pitch called, strike 3, and we're going to inning number 14, folks. In case you weren't having any fun, we're going to go another inning here. And we're still scoreless. You're listening to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Number 14, that's correct, folks. We're still scoreless. And we're going into inning 14, leading off for the Hawks. Leadoff hitter Eve Wedower going to step in there. She's 2 for 5 so far. Takes first pitch from the starting pitcher, Mackenzie Hupke, ball 1. There's a hit out into right field. Drove it past the first baseman and gets there in time. That's hit number 3 for Eve Wedower. More important, that leadoff hitter on. And that is hit number 8 here for the Hawks. And head coach Heather Hupke's going to call time and talk to his Mustang infield here and set up strategy here. And last time, Hawks tried to steal on the first pitch and got thrown out doing this. Previous time, they made it to second. They got the steal. So now they're going to sit there. They're talking over their strategy. What are we going to do? You know, I would assume that we probably may not steal that first pitch. I'm not sure that we'll even steal. And that's a bunt. Eve Wedower is 3 for 3 in stolen bases this year. Ella Kolak has got 5 sacrifice bunts. She tried to do it back in the 4th inning, but the umpire said that the ball hit her and was a foul, and then she was called out on strikes the next pitch. So we're ready to go here. Kolak steps in, squares around the bunt. She bunts it, but it hits her in the box. So she's trying to bunt to take advantage of that speed. 1 strike to count on Kolak.
In this situation, Coach, you just want to get the ball down. Don't worry about running.
Don't worry about running.
Down. Yep. Just get the ball down, put it in play, get that runner to second base.
Again, she tries to bunt again, fouls back to the screen. So behind the count now 0-2. So, that's one of those ones where, it's hard to tell somebody like Ella Kolak who's trying to get a bunt base hit out of that. But, give yourself up. She's trying to bunt like a base hit type bunt there. And now behind the count 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. So Hupke goes right after and puts her in the book. Strikeout number 15 for Mackenzie Hupke here tonight. 1 out. Wedower still at first. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Macy Peich. She can crank the ball. It's just 1 for 5 tonight. There you go. There's a long hit left field. But Sydney Hearn goes back and catch it for out number 2. And that's what we needed last inning when that wind was blowing so hard there. That would have probably got overhead because that wind was blowing really hard. It's kind of died back down here now. But 2 outs here in the top of the 14th inning. And they'll bring up number 4 hitter, Heather Himes. She's 1 for 5 tonight. She had a single back in the 9th inning.
She hit that on the button. Just didn't get enough of it.
Yeah, need to get it in an alley here. If she'd have got that 10 feet left, 10 feet right, we've been in the alley, gone to the fence, and Wedower would have scored easy. That's what we're looking for Himes here now. Pitch is high and inside, ball 1.
And the fence is left field, right field. There's 220. It's 220 all the way around, so it takes a poke to get it out of here.
Yeah, and if they hit it to the fence, Wedower's going to easily score from first. So looking to drive something into the gap. Officials catches the pitch outside. Thought about throwing it down to first, but nobody there. Wedower back easily. 2-0 to count now on Himes. Here we go. 3-0. There we go. I'll see what we do. Independence has swung a couple times on 3-0 pitches. That surprised us a little bit.
I'm sure we're taking all the way here.
I got to believe we are, but yet Heather's got the kind of pop in there. Ball 4. First walk. Yeah, first walk of the game. Macy's got 1, but that was an intentional walk. So that's a really outstanding pitching when you got 2 pitchers that have to go 14 innings before they give up their first walk. Hawks got a little something going there, first and second with 2 outs, and Eva Wynn steps in there. Takes that pitch inside, 1-0. Mackenzie Hupke kind of looks over at third base dugout thinking, I think I might have got squeezed a little bit on that one. So I don't think she liked that call. There's a little ground ball. Shortstop Davis picks it up, throws over to first for out number 3. So a little mini effort there by the Hawks runners, first and second with 2 out, but they still can't score. We're still scoreless after 13 and a half. You listen to Hawks Softball on KMCH.com.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Leading off the bottom of the 14th inning here, the Independence Mustangs are going to have 2, 3, 4 hitters. Abby Davis, she's got 3 hits here so far. They only have 5, but Abby's got 3 of them. First pitch is a called strike 1.
Do you have in your records anywhere the longest game the Hawks have played? You have to do a little digging.
I'd have to do a lot of digging on that one. There's a ground ball here right back to Macy. Picks it up, throws over to first. For out number 1, and that's a big out. You want to get that first one, but especially with a gal that her last 3 times up, she's gotten hits each time. So big out. Big out there. Allie Jo Zeezer, she'll step in there now. She's been on base twice, once on an error and once on a fielder's choice. So Hawks have done a nice job against the number 3 hitter, Allie Jo Zeezer. First pitch is low, ball 1. Zeezer, a junior, one of 3 juniors in this Mustang lineup.
Quickly turning into an ESPN Classic.
There's a line shot by Heather Himes out in the right center field. Eva Wing goes over and picks it up. There's the importance of why you want that leadoff runner, in the dugout there with 1 out. They'd had runners on first and second, nobody out. And they put a lot of pressure. So now Mackenzie Hupke, she's going to step up here. She was up to bat last time with a runner on first, and then Allie Jo Zeezer stole second. And then they walked intentionally Hupke. So we'll see what they do with Zeezer here this time. Last time she stole on a pitch that was like a changeup, something kind of rolled in. Great pitch to steal on. The first pitch to Hupke was called strike 1.
That was a good pitch right at the knees. Trying to induce a ground ball at Hupke.
There's a foul back into the screen. So Hupke behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good job of Kleitch getting ahead of this hitter. She can drive the ball. So be careful here. You're 0-2. Don't want to serve her up anything good.
Don't give her anything good, yeah. But very, very good hitter there. She's probably not going to go after anything too bad. That's going to be over our heads out of play. Land over there against the concession stand behind us. Kind of remain 0-2. There's a high chopper hit up the middle. Heather Himes goes over, can't get it. Goes through her out in the center field.
Took that short hop, coach.
Yep, took a
was right
there. She was there. Maybe could have stepped on second, but back-to-back hits. The runners on first and second, 1 out, and that'll bring up Kenzie Fischel. And she's been up her last 3 times with some opportunities here to end this game. She's going to come another opportunity here. There's a swing and a foul. Strike 1. Fischels is 0 for 5 tonight. Struck out, flied out, popped out, grounded out, popped out. But she's had some runners on base in scoring position. There's another swing and a miss. Great pitch. Over to the count.
That outside corner, she pulled her head on that. And a great pitch by Kleitch.
Zeezer at second. Hupke at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 14th. Tried to see if she'd widen that strike zone out outside. She takes that pitch. 1-2 the count.
Runners aren't taking big leads off the base right now. They're still pretty cautious.
There's a pretty good pitch. That's a good 2-strike pitch. That's a good eye there by Fischel. 2-2 to count.
That just must have missed the corner. That looked really good from here.
I got a feeling she was maybe looking for something somewhere else because she takes a good pitch. There's a base hit out of the left field. Joanna Voss picks it up, tosses it back in. So back to back to back base hits by Independence here with one out. And head coach Tiffany Ray is going to call timeout. She's going to go outside in that pitching circle and have a chat with her Hawk infield. And right now, she's telling the infield, hey, ground ball in the infield, you got to dive if you have to. You got to knock it down and hopefully try to get a fourth out here somewhere because you cannot let a ball get by you. But if you got to dive for it, they're probably going to score anyway because there's only one out. So see what's going on. Great opportunity for a left-handed slap hitter to try to put a bunt down. So lots of pressure here being put on by the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 14th inning. Bases loaded and just one out. Brooke Beatty is 1 for 5 so far here. She had a single leading off the bottom of the 10th.
And what you're going to see right here, Coach,
Hawk infield all in.
You're going to see a 1 to 2 to 3 double play.
Yeah, there you go. I'd take that. I'd take that. I'd take the 1 to 2 just to make sure we get it out. Yeah. There's a swing and a pitch that I think she was just hoping it's going to be a strike because it looked to me like she was going to swing no matter what because that pitch was kind of low and Woodman had to scoop it and she kind of swung like a pitch, kind of belt high. So there she does it again. There's the 1 to 2.
I called it.
The 3. Oh, safe at first. Oh, she is safe at first, but smart play, good job as fielder's choice. As she hits it right back, it'll go 1 to 2, fielder's choice. But now 2 outs, base is still loaded, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Mary Puppet. She's 0 for 5 tonight. Made great plays defensively, but the Hawks got to put her in the books here. And 3 hits. They've only had 5 the entire night, but they got 3 of them here in this bottom of the 14th inning. There's a pop fly foul over our head out of play. 1 strike to count. We've had the lights on for quite some time here tonight. We're still on with game number 1.
We still are. We didn't bring our hammocks or our sleeping bag.
No, should have brought a sleeping bag. It's a little cool here. There's a call, strike 2. 0-2 to count. I think between games, I'm going to go to my, I didn't bring my truck. I don't have a second. Oh, man. Here's why I bring my truck. There's a pitch outside, 1-2. Right idea with the 0-2 pitch. See if she'll expand that strike zone. Maybe a little nervous. I'm going to swing it, whatever it is. Right idea on the pitch.
Good ways pitch right there.
1-2 pitch. Again, bring her off. Good laid off that pitch up around the shoulders. 2-2 to count. If you want to make it happen right here, you don't want to go to a 3-2 count. The runners will be in motion, and a lot of times that takes the force off. There's a pop fly foul over our head out play. Good pitch. 2-2 still to count.
That rise ball, such a great pitch in this situation. So she can come right back to it.
Puppet steps back in. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. Going to drift foul. Eve Widow will not be able to catch up to that as that takes off. Going slice and foul anyway. And then that wind's going to kind of accelerate the slice on it. So 2-2 still remains to count on Mary Puppet. 1 of 3 juniors in this Mustang lineup.
Here's the call, 2-2. See where the pitch goes here. Looks like it's going to go outside.
2-2, a high chopper hit to Heather Ives. The second picks it up, throws the first, and it never dropped it, and that's the ball game.
And you called it, Coach.
Is going to reach on an air, and Mackenzie Hupke comes in and scores the winning run on an air at first base. So this game is over at the end of 14 innings. Independence 1, West Delaware 0. We'll take a real quick break, add up some totals here, and be back before game number 2.
Hey, we have, I need the seniors, real quick.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back to Independence. Game 1 finally over with. 14 innings in the books here, and the Hawks lose this game by a score of 1-0. And we kept saying since about the 5th, 6th inning that it's going to be a mistake by one team that is going to happen, and that's what happened on the Hawks. Was back-to-back one-out singles loaded the bases, and then an error on the Hawks let that winning run score. As Independence 1 run on 8 hits, 2 Hawk errors. They left 10 on base. Macy Kleitz struck out 10, 1 walk, and that was an intentional walk, no hit batters. For the West Delaware Hawks, they scored no runs on 8 hits, 1 Mustang error. They left 7 on base. Mackenzie Hupke, the winning pitcher, struck out 15, walked 1, and didn't hit anybody. And you've got Hupke for 168 pitches, 160, and Kleitz 181 pitches in a game that lasted 2 hours and 18 minutes. So, folks, we're done with Game 1. We'll take about a 10 to 15-minute break and be back with Game 2 on KMCH.com and KMCH Radio as you're listening to Hawk Softball on KMCH.com.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.